Hi guys, I gonna to show how to do loop test of these pressure transmitters. Now you are seeing that one pressure transmitters using there is a make is Rosemount. Now to do the loop test you should be know about that ranges of this transmitter. Now there is one nameplate is there. That nameplate mention about that range. Okay, this is our range. So you should be know about that range. So in this there is a two cover is there. One is front cover, this is a front cover. There is a two switches there. One is simulation switch and another one is security switch. And another one back side is cover is there. The back side cover consists of the terminal, power terminal. So there is a positive and negative. Okay, positive as an orange wire, negative as a blue wire. So now you are seeing there is a one clip is connected to that power connector. So that is the 475 field communicator. For to do pre-loop and loop test, you should be enable that simulation switch. There is a one enable switch. Simulation switch is there. I remove the switch. There is a second switch. This is our simulation switch. Okay. So I reconnect again. When you switch on the communicator, there is a showing some menus on this display. There is a field bus applications. These transmitters, the field bus protocol. So we should be enable, we should be select that field bus menu as this 470 field communicator. Now it is taking that online mode. It will take some minutes. There is a one warning message will come in this communicator. You select the S. It is a to asking the permit to enter the segment. This instrument to connected to one segment. There is a lot of instrument is connected, so it is reading the segment how many instrument is connected. These are the instruments has been connected on this segment. So now our tag number is pressure transmitter. So PT462720 as our tag number. Now I select this tag number. You can see the select using the through arrows the communicator. Just click the enter. It is taking some minutes to read that all data from the transmitter. When you enter that transmitter data, there is showing some blocks. There is a resource block, transducer block 1, transducer block 2, transducer block 3 and analog inputs. So our tag number with analog input, we should be enter this particular analog input to do the loop test. Once you enter that particular analog input, there is a showing quick config, common config and advanced config and other things, IO references and connectors. So to check the range of this transmitter, we should be enter that quick config. There is showing some parameters of this transmitter. So now you are seeing that there is a range of this transmitter as well as the nameplate, the transmitter's nameplate. So there is a 0 to 15 bar is URV and LRV as well. And come to back and go to that advanced config. Here you are selecting that simulation enable and disable. Now it is showing the disable mode. Now I put that active, send the active. Now it is activated. So as per that our loop test, that the simulate value, showing some value. This is the actual value of this line. To create that loop test, now I apply the 0 value, select 0, click OK. Here automatically 0 will come, click send. Now you are seeing there is a 0 already sent to that DCS control room. Now display showing 0 in DCS room. So we are seeing that value of this display as well as that DCS side. There is same value will show in connector section. Come to that back and select that advanced config. Now I applied that for 50%. To do the loop test, now we have applied that for partition as well as 0%, 25%, 50%, and 75%, 100%. Okay, already I have applied that 0 as a 0%. Now I applied that 25%, 3.75. okay, select OK and click the send. Now you can see that value, how much you will be received on the DCS side, 3.75 as a 25%. Now I want to make that 50%. It means 7.5. So just enter that your value for 50%. Click OK and click send. Now you can see the display side, they are showing the value as a 7.5 for 50%. For 75%, I entered that value in advanced config. Select the simulation value 11.25 as a 75%. Now I enter the value, click send. Now it is, the value will show in DCS room as a 11.25 for 75%. Now I want to make that 100%, enter that 15. This is a maximum range URV, means upper range value. I entered the value 15 bar, send, and come to back, go to the connector. That DCS side will show 15 bar. Okay, so now I make it over range of this transmitter 15.16. okay, 16 as a over range. Select OK, click send. You can see that the DCS side, DCS room or control room, there is a 16 bar. I want to make the normal, go to the 0, select 0, send. Okay. Now it is showing that normal, come to that automatically 0. Now go to that simulation deactive mode, because it will take as a normal also. So now you can see that value. Now this value will change. Now this is the actual line pressure showing. Okay, so this is a loop test procedures. Now I am showing. Now come to back and come to back, come to back and go to back. Now almost finished. Okay, this loop test is finished. Now I make the back. Now we have come to that home page. Now I make the switch off this communicator. Switch off the communicator, select the power button and click enter, shut down. Now it is shut down. And now you should be disconnect that communication and put the back cover. Now I put the cover here.
അത് സ്വിച്ച് മാറ്റി വെക്കണ്ടേ?
സ്വിച്ച് മാറ്റി വെക്കണല്ല, ട്രിം பண்ண முடியுமா?
அது பரவாயில்ல,
கவர் போட்டுலாம்.
கவர் போட்டு.
ஏன்னா வேற சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. மோர் வீடியோஸ். ஒரே சாப்பிடலாம்.
Wait.
And come to that back side. Here the back terminal cover. Already we have connected that communicator probe. I disconnect this one and putting the back cover, closing properly. Now this is our final loop test has been completed. Okay, so now you want to any information about the field bus, please subscribe on our website and subscribe on our YouTube page. Thanks for watching this video.